Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be a mid-month kind of check-in between now and August 1st. I'm going to do for the different elements, and this is going to be for the water element, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And again, this is to kind of go along with your monthlies of the different signs. Again, it's just a mid-month check-in. This is for all of you, and this is for each of you individually. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And this was at the bottom of the deck, and this is the overview for the next 2 weeks. What I have here is your current state of being, or the current state of being of the water signs, recent past, what is kind of at the root, or what needs to be addressed here, what we should be aspiring towards or becoming, embodying. This is the what crowns you. And then this is the near future, or again until August 1st. So please keep in mind that these readings are general. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Like I said, I have here the individuals. I was going to say my usual thing of I may be speaking of you or the person you're dealing with, but this is kind of for you the way I set up the questions. But again, I'll say it anyway. I could be referring to you or the person that you're dealing with. So if you got to flip it around, apply the energy as it may fit, or well, I would say may not fit, because this is like what is to be. You know what I'm saying. You watch enough of these readings to know what I'm saying, even if I don't know what I'm saying. It's late. I've got my jazz playing. I'm just trying to chill out. Anywho, oh yes, if you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, he who gives receives. You may find that information below as well. And like I mentioned in all the other videos, I'm going to randomly select in a hat from whoever leaves a comment on whatever videos I upload this month. And I will choose the winner of a free one-question reading. So if you'd like an opportunity to win a free one-question reading, leave a comment on any of the videos that I have up for this month. I'll pick the winner the last week in July, and the reading will happen first week of August. So let us see. Well, the bottom of the deck was King of Swords. This is all about somebody who takes responsibility seriously. So maybe we're needing to get serious. A desire for spiritual understanding. Maybe we're needing to get serious and get some clarity and use discernment and wisdom and take some action and all that stuff. Figure out our stuff. It's a person about compassion. They use compassion with intellect. Again, mental clarity, stern judgment, authority, rulership, having a detached objective. Deals with nothing but the truth and facts. There's also a need to reason with others. It's being emotionally detached. So I don't know if this is how we're feeling. You know, some people are feeling this way. It is, again, a need to use logic and intellect to be impartial, or someone who comes across as detached. As I said, it could be you or the person you're dealing with, or both. Again, uninterested comes across as uninterested. Has a high ethical standards and a stickler for the rules. So we'll see how this King of Swords applies here. We have TikTok. And then we also have compromise. So I don't know if this stickler for the rules, if this applies to, compromising. Trying to have a objective perspective on situations. Time to get responsible. Responsible. You know what I'm saying? My guys, I always say it doesn't mean compromise your self-respect, integrities, values, standards, boundaries, etc., etc. Let us see. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. And then we have TikTok. I've actually been working on creating a couple of tarot decks myself. So I've been a bit busy. And I hope I'm going to print off a few copies for my, to use, and if anyone wants to buy. But I'm also looking to try to get a publishing deal. So I'm kind of been busy working on my cards. Okay. No. There we are. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The oracle's message: when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Relationship message: love, the fulfillment of desire. And even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. So stop trying to make it so. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Ah, yes, the diaper days romance. It's never too late. You can find it even in the nursery home. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart. What the hell is going on? In perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Prosperity message: your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all. Like magic. So what's all the fuss? Not having enough time. A prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. And lastly, protection message. You've been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There's nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good, always yours in divine, appropriate timing. So you can relax. Those people are. There's a guy working on something here. We're going back and forth with the truck. But anywho, what we have here is our water sign's current state of being. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And of course, in the uprights, person's got it going on. You know, got the bird, got the pentacles in the garden with the dress, and just everything is happening. You know, living a life of luxury. And in reverse, it's over investments in work or financial setbacks. Financial setbacks due to unwise decisions and actions. Oh, I need to learn from your mistakes and build a more solid, secure foundation. I laugh because I'm a Pisces. So I'm in there with you people, yeah. Overinvestment in work, again, long hours at the detriment of your personal life. I need to return to a natural setting. The beach, the forest, the garden, etc. Did you hear that? Oh my God, it's like it's the neighbor downstairs. He went, oh! He's an old guy. He's got, you know, he was in a bike accident. And he's got, you know, his back is all messed up. So he's always making those noises, like pain noises, you know. But I feel him because I got my own problems too. But that was kind of funny. I don't know if you could hear him. And then, of course, there's a guy outside making all kinds of noise. But I digress. Again, so maybe we're not feeling so swift in the financial area. Maybe we're not feeling like we're, you know, got it going on in the garden with the bird. We're needing to restore our energies and rejuvenate. We need to evaluate and create balance in the work and personal life. So we got temperance over here. We need to find some freaking balance. So not all upside down. May need to reduce your dependence on maintaining a certain lifestyle. Or there's a resistance or disbelief in the self and what you can achieve. You know? We're needing to, again, take responsibility seriously, desire for spiritual understanding, you know, but we've got to believe in ourselves, right? We got to take some action. We got to make a plan. We got to think what we're doing. How can we change our finances around? Or, again, finding a way to balance things in our life. And then, in the recent past, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, again, I'm not feeling too swift here. In the upright, it's about harmony and marriage and happiness and being in alignment and, you know, wishes and hopes and everything's looking dandy. Okay, but in the reverse, it's misalignment of values, a broken home or marriage, fighting, family unit falling apart, unhappiness, a need to restore order, not spending enough quality time together. You know, there needs to be an aim to treat people with love and respect. Again, treat people how we want to be treated. And don't tolerate people who treat you like shite. That'll help improve your mood and your surroundings. Again, a need for compassion and respect. Again, respect begets respect. Misaligned personal values. Again, maybe we need to figure some shit out here. Not being true to ourselves. Questioning beliefs in what you're doing. Again, maybe that's what we need, some clarity. Need to address lingering issues. What's keeping us stuck? What's keeping us out of whack? What's keeping us unhappy? What can we change? Some shit's out of hand, but a lot of things are in your own hands, right? It's just mindset. Neglecting loved ones while pursuing their materialistic goals. No, I don't think that that's affecting many. I think this is more about self-worth, self-belief. Again, knowing what you want and having the confidence and the ability to go out and get it, to manifest something for yourself. Again, maybe we're in unhappy environments, having financial issues, not getting along with people that we're around. Maybe we're dealing with people that are cold and detached, or maybe we're feeling cold and detached because we're all upside down here. You need to be clear about where your personal values lie. So maybe there's some reflection going on here, or needing to go on, because obviously there's some problems. And then at the root is temperance. I know this is about, again, trying to get ourselves in balance. This is also about divine timing. Sometimes time is needed in order to get things figured out. To get in balance within ourselves and needing to put things into perspective. Gain some clear long-term vision, what you want to achieve. Again, try to figure out how we're going to get it together. What do we want? Why do we want it? And what are we going to do to get it, right? Self-evaluation. Re-examining life's priorities. Didn't I say that? Isn't that one of those ones there about priorities? Oh, the King of Swords. Clash between the old and the new. You. Confused in our direction. Again, you need to evaluate some stuff here. Balance again between our inner and outer self. Searching for higher meaning and purpose in our life. Don't stay stuck and stagnant and unhappy. What can we do to change some stuff around here? It's also a want to avoid pain and conflict. But again, if we're needing to make some decisions, if we're needing to make some changes, you can't avoid things forever. You got to deal with it. Rip that Band-Aid off, whatever it is. Let the air get through it, let it heal, and begin anew. Because what we should be aspiring to here is the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally balanced. It's also a person who has, emotion, spirit, subconscious thoughts. This is what it represents: nurturing, caring, compassionate, sensitive, the good wife, the loving mother. Again, being emotionally secure. Admired for her fairness and honesty. A healer, a counselor, a psychic. A need to trust one's intuition as well, to listen to the inner voice, a need to empathize with others. Again, compromising, seeing both sides of the things, doing the right thing for everyone involved. You know, it symbolizes also achievements that can be made possible by use of our imagination. So whatever it is that we got to get clear on and figure out, you know, we can manifest. If we again apply ourselves, again, it could be someone who's artistically gifted, self-expression. You know, so maybe we're needing to get in touch with our creativity because we got creative writing over here. So again, maybe our money or our future or our financial turnaround will come through something involving creativity, whatever form that may be for you. It's also about being receptive, opening the heart chakra, but also again, trusting one's intuition, living and learning from whatever we've been experiencing here so that we make better choices, well and balanced choices, emotion. Again. I shouldn't. I make the same noises too sometimes. You know, my back, oof, my neck. Let me tell you. Anyway, so again, we're needing to be open, be artistic, be nurturing to ourselves, to others, but again, to the right situations, the right people. Again, don't stay in things that are making us unhappy or getting us all out of whack here. In the near future, we have the High Priestess. In the reverse, you know, up right here, it speaks about intuition, the higher powers, mysteries, subconscious secrets of the subconscious mind. But in the reverse, it's about hidden agendas. We're not listening to our inner voice, but we're needing to listen to our intuition, right? We're needing to get ourselves together here. It's also a need to reflect or to meditate. You know, we're not listening to the inner voice or our intuition. Again, important answers that lie within, and we're needing to seek them out. You know, losing focus again on your own needs. What's important? What needs to be handled? You know, where do we need to get out of our own way? Where are we slacking? What parts are we neglecting that we need to put a little bit more focus and attention and effort into in regards to, again, getting our shit together or getting our life on a new track, or again, not being in the lowest of being in unhappy situations, but finding a way how to, again, turn things around. But that comes from, again, healing thyself, getting in balance with oneself, being honest, being real, getting clarity, you know, following our guidance here. It's also a need to take time out for yourself, repressed feelings, over-reliance on opinions of other people, or excessive need for approval or validation, needing confidence and a deeper knowing within yourself. Ignoring truths. It's also for the male or masculine, refusing in a damaging way to accept a truth. It's something that's gonna, if we don't look at it, it's gonna cause more problems for us. And there's something that we're needing to address within the self here. Now, for Pisces, Four of Cups, but in the reverse, bored. Again, we need to figure out something. It's also about, being aloof, I guess, or missing opportunities, or not embracing opportunity. Every day is an opportunity, right? To do something different than the day before. Um, it's also feeling maybe depression, stubbornness, lack of gratitude, even grateful for what you do have. And then thinking in abundance brings more abundance. Thinking in lack brings more lack, right? It's also about being afraid to reach out, nursing wounds from bad relationships. It could be someone who's selfish too. Self-imposed isolation, only concerned with one's own troubles, neglecting needs of others. If anybody's behaving that way, again, being emotionally detached, not really being pleasant to be around, causing unhappy home environments. I need to look at what's being offered. Again, every day is an opportunity, but opportunities require effort and action and belief and all of that to get moving. Um, Wanting more time to reflect on things, but again, we got here TikTok. Time waits for no one, in truth. So sometimes it's good to take time, but sometimes you let too much time go by and you end up wasting time. Again, procrastination serves nobody. It reminds you not to take life or others for granted. Love may also slip away if you don't nurture it. It's also figuring out want versus need. Need-based relationships aren't any good. But what do we want for ourselves? Do we want something better? Do we want to figure out a way to become more independent financially, so we're not so dependent, or whatever stuff that we're needing to work through that might hold us back, stinking thinking, negative belief systems, whatever it is. Don't miss out again on opportunities, whether it be in career or relationships, or just embracing again the opportunity that every day brings to make a change in whatever area that you may feel again is not working for you. It's also about opening your eyes. And then we have here creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen or an article or a book. Again, we mentioned here about creativity. Something might maybe having to do with writing. I know they keep hounding me about it. And then we have inner child. I nurture the child within me through playfulness and self-care, of course. Healing thyself. A lot of our belief systems, even as far as our own, how we feel about ourselves, feeling good enough, feeling worthy, all these things stem from childhood. So again, if we have any wounds that need to be addressed, any, again, negative self-talk or self-sabotaging ways or behavior patterns, or whatever part of us is hurt and that's being represented in our adult lives and the way that we treat ourselves and treat other people. Again, it's about healing that inner child. Because you are good enough, you are worthy, and you should embrace, seize the day, as they say. And then third eye chakra, it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So it's about, again, getting our intuition in check here, getting into our higher knowing, our higher self, seeing the path, seeing the light. Uh-oh. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Great. So, now this doesn't say past life person, but could be someone from the past that you've already been dealing with, someone from a past life, perhaps. It's just some kind of reconciliation is gonna happen here. Maybe that's why we're rejecting some kind of offers, or there's a thought about a reconciliation or something. But whatever it is, I think there is some self-work that's needing to be done here. Figuring out again, what do we want? What do we, what do we don't want anymore too? Who do we want in our lives? Who do we not want? But whether this is a decision that's going to be being contemplated here, or this is just spirit letting you know, so somebody's coming around. Good luck, Pisces. And then we have Cancer. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And upright, about, fear. Holding on tight to one's coins. Not wanting to open up. In the reverse, again, still about self-protection, greed, stinginess, haunted by fears of poverty that compels you to be materialistic. As we've known with many masculines, they stay in codependent situations because, again, it's supplying a need, financial need. So we want to hold on to what we got because we don't want to be all messed up here. There's some people afraid of being single, afraid that they don't have the means or the ways to, you know what I'm saying? Again, extremely defensive and self-protective materially and emotionally. And that's all fear stuff there. Fearful of opening up and trusting people. That could be another issue. I know for a lot of feminines that got dogged out, this is an issue, whether it be old people, new people, whatever. Keeping a tight rein again on our cash, because maybe again we're having financial issues. Or we're spending too much and we need to get a better hold on our finances. It's a need to examine what you may need to give up so you can have more energy available for developing personal relationships, especially if we're overworking. A need to loosen your hold and a need for security and stability. Step outside of your comfort zone. And said, especially if we're in situations where other people are doing the providing, that's more about stepping out of your comfort zone to learn how to be more financially stable and secure in your own right. It's an important step in your personal development. And then we have peace. Cancer, Archangel Samuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And then we have Mother. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. This again always comes up for people with mother issues. A lot of masculines, I think, had mother issues. They also had some father issues. Everybody's got parent issues. I think a little bit of both sometimes, and then, of course, your own kids will have problems with you. It's just a never-ending cycle. It's nobody's perfect, right? So then this again is about a lot of masculines might have been fearful of love. I think there's something called counterdependency, where they very sensitive to rejection, and a lot of times they'll push away love. This is also can make people act in a very narcissistic way. But again, if you're dealing with a real narcissist, or if you are one, may I suggest therapy. But again, mother issues, there's something that needs to be looked at here. Especially if we're fearful of love or fearful of opening up, is it because of that childhood wound of not feeling loved by our mother? And this is, have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene on your free will choices. And then we have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So whatever is Either you have true love with somebody, or true love is coming, depending on your situation here, or this is talking about some kind of reconciling. True love. And then Scorpio, you got Chariot, which is the sign of Cancer. But the Chariot is all about balancing the light and dark aspects of ourselves, just like with Temperance, so we can, move forward. It's about spiritual transformation, strength and will, spiritual evolution. Could be a card about traveling as well. Need to turn our back on materialism and seek spiritual matters. So again, if we're staying in a comfort zone, or we got some money, karma around money, and we're needing to get more in alignment with our spiritual self, or working through that. As I mentioned with other people too, don't treat people as means to an ends. Don't be too reliant on somebody else. Like, there's equal give and take. Again, for some people more than others, the money karma is a problem. It's also about having faith in oneself, or questioning one's belief systems. What have you been thinking about everything all this time? Again, shifts in perspectives, clarity. Overcoming opposition through our confidence and control, conquest, levering up opposing forces. The struggle will make you stronger. So again, I need to focus, persevere, have self-discipline, assertion, boldness, confidence. Again, it could be driving a trip or travel. Master your emotions and curb your impulses and gain control of your life. And have patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So be patient with yourself. Growth is difficult and takes time, and you may need to be patient in certain situations or with certain people. So there's your advice. And then forgiveness. I'm willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. Whether offering forgiveness, asking for forgiveness plays a role in this situation. And then you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power, that's handsome, running and squeaky wheel, brings you great blessings in loving service to the divine. So some of you, you're light workers. So use your light to work some magic. Pumpkin, you need some oil in your wheel. Okay, lastly, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this would also be you taking time to reflect and figure things out. Oh my God, sorry. Hey, Hanson, don't run. Wait a minute. Shh, quiet. Or you're looking to travel to see someone and spend time with them. And on that note, we should shut off because the thing is going to start this weekend. I send you love and light and wish you healing and luck. In regards to this and anything else you may be dealing with, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave comments, especially like a chance to win the free one-question reading. And check your, of course, your moon, your rising, your Venus, etc., etc. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.